I mentioned earlier in my editorial, Alexandra, that the children raised in refugee camps in Syria have been radicalised. Here is another sample of the video of them threatening to kill a woman for not wearing a hijab.
عندما تكبر ماذا ستفعل بي وأنا لا أرتدي الحجاب؟ نعم؟
Alexandra, you've been emphatic about the need to keep these kids out of Australia. Should we at least be told where these kids are, who were repatriated, I should add, on the weekend?
Well, they just shouldn't be here. And of course, Sydneysiders have a right to know if someone's imported a pack of terrorists and just landed them in the suburbs. It's completely unacceptable to the safety of Australian citizens. But I've heard online so many times, including from people who should know better, who are in politics, oh, we need to give these women a second chance and all the kids are innocent. No, I'm sorry, but the parents have actually decided the destiny of these children by having them in a foreign state, a terrorist state, of which his entire purpose was to murder, kill and torture people who were not believers. Their kids who are under 10 were born in this camp, and yet they have the same ideology as their radicalised fathers who were murdering people over in Syria. So tell me, where did these children get their ideology from, if not from the mothers who are now saying they're reformed?
Indeed.
This is coming from the mothers who left there voluntarily to join this terror cult. It was not a secret when they left. And to say, oh, some of them were teenagers, they're 18 and 19. If you can sit a high school exam, you're capable of understanding that you're joining a terrorist organisation. I'm sorry. This infantilising of women as if they're not responsible for their actions has got to stop. They are female terrorists, not ISIS brides, and they've been brought back into Australia to the risk of every other law-abiding person in the city who don't deserve to have this put next door to them so that Labor can virtue signal to their Greens mates. It is disgusting.
And just quickly before you go, do you think the government's going to bring back more of them?
Of course they will. Labor is fulfilling the desires of all their so-called human rights campaigners, bringing these terrorists back into the country. Human rights campaigners who didn't say a word when poor, hard-working Australians were being ostracised by the government during COVID. We live in a complete madhouse here in Australia, and this is a step too far. No one is happy about this. You read the comments online, people are furious with Labor.
Well said, Alexandra. Thanks, as always, for your time.
Thank you for having me, Fred.
That's Alexandra Marshall, whose brilliant writing can be found every day on the Spectator Australia website.